Hello, bud. Can you hear me now? Yeah, they keep changing the settings on me. I was asking if that's you, Hill House. This second. Okay. I knew it was you. How's everybody how's everybody doing today? we're we're making sure because we have this fine. I was just second if it was you because we have impersonators running around pretending to be others. So uh, who else gonna come in? Yeah. I had somebody came in into live stream sound was saying pretended to be me, telling me I was the fake one, or about hack his account and that. You're welcome. So I wound up banning my own clones. Like I said, people are welcome to come up. Hi, Cindy. How are you feeling? Okay. Yeah, same here. Had to ban my own clothes. How are you feeling today, Cindy? Get out of here. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hope everything is better now. We've been giving you the hopes and prayers your way. And I was given given thoughts a way to keep the bad people out, all the negative that we all been facing the past few months. Yikes. That doesn't sound good. Gotta, gotta, gotta patch up right away. Hi, KK. How you doing? I'm doing fine. Let me see. I can't remember if I made you mod, Bootsy. Yeah, Cindy still. Uh, okay. Hi, Sape. How you doing? Just making sure YouTube sometimes take the blue wrenches away from people. Still, still have a little earache problem on the right side, but not as bad as before. Thank you, Cindy, and prayers for everybody else too.
Hey, Spitfire.
Hey, David.
What's going on?
Oh, not much. Been kind of busy
I know.
with all the
Yes.
moderating and all
Oh
that.
God. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Moderating and I've been really busy with the Warpath game. My
Yeah.
builder. I got my cousins and my dad. They're part of my building or builder alliance, and
Mhm.
we've been working pretty much around the clock for 3 days, helping one of our allies. We're
Hello,
just
old guy in Colorado. uh, yeah, all these trolls going in and out all over the place is bad,
oh yeah, it's
especially towards the like father like son channel and the AAP and all that's been
oh
getting out.
AAP, peppermint patties. They still bother.
Yeah, I've been taking care of all three of helping all three.
Yeah, I help
So
out when I can. It's like, yeah, I'll be in the background, but
I'm trying to
you're
all
too
over the place.
you're too quick. I'm about
Yeah,
ready, get ready to click on him, and it's like, where'd he go? Oh, damn, Spitfire got him.
yeah, yeah. I'm taking a little break um from Yankee Southerners gaming for a while, so that the trolls don't go in there bothering
Huh.
him. I'm trying to keep them all in one spot where
All
not
right.
not having them come in to other channels, and I let the mods in these other channels that haven't got hit yet to, to keep an eye out on what to look for.
I know. Yeah, we get the spammers, we get the
Yeah,
trolls,
yeah,
but yeah,
and and I have to give a thumbs up to Melinda Reed. She recognized one of those trolls that went into Yankee Southern gaming without me being in there. Knew it was a troll right
hmm
away from the group I was watching.
yeah. It's a lot easier since we can like click on their
Yeah,
channel links again.
yeah. You all, hi Knuckin' Futs, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Knuckle
I
Futz.
I had to let people know what to look for, and there's a group called the Sapo FYM, like the drug lord Sapo.
Uh huh.
They have a YouTube channel, and they have a whole lots of people on there that go around harassing people left and right. And I swear, one of the young men in the photos of that group had same facial features as Mike Earl. You know who Mike is?
I've heard of them. I think.
Belinda
hmm
husband.
hmm Oh, okay.
And we think it might be a son or something.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I really don't know anything about Belinda. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, I do because I seen them trolling people, getting up on panels and not pretending to be other people and stir crap up. They did that
yeah.
to Peppermint Patty.
Oh, absolutely.
They tried to do it to
Yeah,
like
actually,
father.
one got up on Patty's panel and actually spoke, which was like that's not really smart
Yeah,
because yeah,
that, that
now we got a
that
recording of
one
her
that
voice.
pretended,
Yeah,
that
it's
one
probably.
that pretended to be sheriff and used the N word over and over on Patty's.
Oh, that was no.
And
This was another one. This was something
yeah,
that yeah.
yeah, but guess what? The idiot exposed himself.
Oh, okay.
It was Mike Earl, Belinda's husband. I saw him, his face quickly and all that, and hey man, how you doing, bro?
Hey,
So
what's
we
up, Matt?
so we
There he is.
know he's getting up on the panels, and I think he's probably also getting on Wolf and Hounds and other people's panels and stirring crap
Oh, yeah,
everywhere.
right. Yeah, he'd be messing with the wrong people. If he went after Wolf and Hound. Woo!
Yeah,
I'd say I don't even
I
mess with
think
them.
they've been messing with. I think they've been messing with Wolf and Hound since last summer, along with Peppermint Patty.
Hmm.
So so they're going after PDX and her husband J Mac
Oh,
now.
I know. Yes. Yeah, going after her now
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I I've been banning her clones all over the place,
Hmm.
and so many other things like that. And
Yeah, I
we're
shot
keeping
down.
in mind.
I shot
We're
down one of her clones.
yeah they're all over the place, and then we're thinking we have to have enough evidence that the three main groups that we're looking at are all tied together somehow, and it's the blended group, the A1 Cop Watch community group that's been harassing people, and the I'm not saying the whole Cop Watch community group is that there are certain people in that group, that small group, call themselves A1 community, that have hackers and all that involved, and the Sapo FIM.
Hmm.
So we got it got it whole enough evidence, lots of evidence that we still haven't got enough to tie them all together, but it's all coming around in circles. Let's say,
Hmm.
yeah. And one of the people involved with that belief is someone in the pepper community.
Hmm.
That coconut been saying his name.
Yeah.
I'm all,
Oh, yeah. There was one that got AAP really pissed off one day.
yeah, I and that was in the grower community, the
Yeah.
Silverback Nation
Yep. Yep.
guy,
That's him.
Gigi. He might be involved. We not don't know for sure. The one that I know about that's in the AAP, that's that's involved with people with the A1 community I'm talking about,
Hmm.
that's been going around attacking people with vulgar language, and especially against women, is Poor Dirt Farmer. Have we seen him around lately around the AAP? He just disappeared. So did that Pepper guy. Maybe they're feeling the heat.
Oh, they might be.
Yeah, they're being exposed left and right who they are, really are, and I'm glad. And,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. That's true, Nuckin. Yep.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it looks like everybody's now coming together to stand up to them. Yeah. Oh, Matt knows who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's been missing, go- go- going after a lot of people, I guess. There's a girl or woman out on the West Coast. With, her name is called Jin Rao. She's part of the A1 community that's
Uh-huh.
been causing the problem. I discovered who her second handle name was. Jen, J, like in
Hmm.
Jennifer,
Yep.
EN. And she hung around Southern Yankees gaming for some time.
Hmm.
Sure, Nuckin, what is it?
Yeah, go ahead, Nuckin.
So you're going to Pinhurst, huh? I heard that is spooky.
Oh, cool.
You're going to do a live stream of it, or you want me to join?
That'd be cool to see you out in an
I don't have the
investigation.
equipment or money to go anywhere.
I'm sure somebody would take you along. I mean,
Yeah,
you're like almost a mod god.
yeah, yeah. I have to get my sister to come to watch my parents while I be away if I do, because I'm caring for my elderly parents.
Hmm.
They're not in good health.
Hmm.
I would be interested in going, but like I said, I don't have. Yeah, yeah. That's why we have a whole bunch of mods going at it. I remember modding Frostbite channel that one time, and hundreds of trolls came in at one time saying stuff, especially that one, that other Smiths that said that Raves, who was up on the panel, should be raped many times. So I had to get rid of that quickly. And that and and that's things I don't like seeing people do, making threats like that or attacks and everything like that. Yeah, it's pretty. These trolls are getting really bad lately with stuff like that. Recently, they're going after Angel badly, and she just
Well, I
got
know.
out.
Yeah, they're going
And,
after Angel. They're going after her daughter. I mean,
yeah,
really?
sheriff.
Yep, they go after sheriff too.
They came into Chris's life and have a count that said name as a it came in, said sit fire. SHIT is the SPIT. Hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like
I don't think all the A1 community is bad people. It's that there's no SITKK. Yeah, I don't think all the A1 community or cop watch is bad. It's that there are certain people on both sides of an argument saying nasty and vulgar stuff. And it gets, and I think it's probably time that each community start weeding out these people to separate them. It said you don't belong in our community if you do act like that.
mm-hmm.
Who? What would the A1 community, a First Amendment guy wants to film a women's shelter for battered women? That's kind of sick.
Zebra costume. Wow. Oh, I bet it was knocking.
You probably got some chuckles from the police officers too.
They're probably used to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty much seen everything, I think.
I've seen like somebody in the cop watch and First Amendment community said all cops are corrupt and evil. It's not. It's not what the cops are doing. It's what they're trying to do with the laws. And if they don't do their jobs, they could get fired and things like that.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
So we
Fired
have
or
to,
even worse.
yeah. Oh, knocking. Yeah. And usually the laws are made up by the city council on books.
Yeah, and there's some laws that are like old that need to go away. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah. I think we could expose those type of laws, you know.
yeah, I'm sure there's a lot that are still on the books.
Yeah.
You don't know you're breaking until you get caught.
Especially
It's like,
in a town
what?
in Oklahoma. A town in Oklahoma, you could get arrested if you molest their car.
I heard about that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And
I
there's some people that
wonder,
do that.
I wonder how, like, would somebody want to stick their, what, in the tailpipe?
I was just going to
After
say
being,
that. Yes, there are people like that.
Take care, old guy. And I go, that law is stupid.
Well, you know that somebody probably caught somebody doing it and said, God, there's got to be a law against that.
Oh, not
That's usually what happens. Somebody does it, and it's like, God, we should
Uh-huh.
make that illegal. It's yeah, it- yeah. A lot of those laws are crazy.
Yeah,
But
you could get arrested in the state of Washington if you harass Bigfoot.
oh, you can get fined $10,000, 10 years in jail if you shoot one in Washington State, or that's what the law
Yeah,
used to be. I don't know what it is now.
yeah. But I think that's one thing we don't know for sure until we get more evidence if Bigfoot really exists, you know.
Yeah,
Hey,
even if even
I
if I
just
got
told,
evidence, I probably would not say anything about it.
yeah,
I probably wouldn't even take out the camera. I'd be like, "Oh, okay, I've seen one."
yeah. I don't think anybody's crazy if they see something. Sometimes, uh,
I might, I'd probably tell a few people, but not on YouTube.
yeah, but there's there's some things you have to do because you have to say, okay, what's that? Something I saw is it a Bigfoot or not? Then could it be the wind moving the trees somewhat to make it look like Bigfoot or
I've seen people
or
just photographing, taking videos of like
yeah,
trees and bushes and talking to nothing, and I'm like, there's nothing there. And
yeah,
yeah, people insist, oh no, there's a Bigfoot standing there. I'm like, no,
no,
no.
especially
I,
dog man in the UK
oh yeah,
that's
well,
being
dogmen, yeah.
photographed, and I
Oh,
go,
there are,
that's not a dog man, that's the leaves and the shadows that
well, yeah,
the trick of
they
the
do have,
light is
yeah, they
playing.
do have dogmen out in the UK somewhere,
Yeah, but
somewhere.
being
I don't know where,
photographed,
but
I said that's nothing but the leaves and all that. How
yeah,
the sunlight penetrates.
pareidolia.
Yeah,
It's just in the shape of something, but it's not what you
yeah,
think it is. Yeah, I get that too sometimes.
yeah,
Think I see something, I'll take another look, say, no.
yeah.
But like my brain tries to fill it in saying, oh, look what I saw. And I'm like, no, you didn't see that.
Hey, TLC.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
funny.
it's what Matt said. Forced illusions.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, KK still stuck on the tailpipe. Yeah, the laws are kind of stupid everywhere. So I think we could um instead of like go after offer police officers and that we have to concentrate more on the laws of certain places and expose those type of laws if it makes sense or not. Where we could document it that it needs to be changed. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Especially finding people for minor infractions
Hmm.
like traffic infractions and that it sometimes get too expensive for the low
Yeah.
income people.
Well, the cops here are only kind of like pull over the Escalades, all the hot top end cars. That's
Yeah,
all the only ones I see them go after. It's like, okay,
yeah. The the cops that poo most of the cops that poo my parents over when I was kids. were nice and on all that. We do have one or two,
Oh
you know.
yeah, we've got a few here. There's one
Yeah,
we called the Terminator. He'd just go into like
yeah,
Terminator mode and go after only certain people he'd go after. And they're like, oh, there's a person, laying on the grass, and oh, there goes
hmm
Terminator. Boop. Boop,
yeah.
boop.
Yeah, I think one thing we could do if for like the A1 community, Cop Watch community, probably ask an officer if they could have a beer with them, you know, or talk over coffee.
Hmm.
You could find out that the cops have been really stressful, you know.
Oh yeah, a lot of them are under stress because no matter what they do,
It's not
it's
they're
wrong.
not corrupt or anything. They're just being stressed out with all a lot of nonsense going around,
Oh,
you
absolutely. Yeah,
know.
we got yeah, we got a lot of that around here.
Yeah. Then we could actually start looking where to weed out these bad cops at. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Well, yeah, it's a lot easier to do since everybody's got a pretty much everyone has a cell phone camera, so it's harder for them to get away with stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. One there one officer in one place was trying to get th- this one other officer. It was a lady officer trying to
Mm.
stop this one officer from going too far, and he turned around and put his hands on her neck, so he got fired.
Yep.
The body cam
Hmm.
told the body cams told the story. We had one here locally was bullying the other officers, and guess what?
He got
He
fired.
got canned. Mhm.
Yeah.
He did that right in front of the captain,
Hmm.
and then we have officers being hurt or murdered or things like that too. Especially when doing car stops. I seen um dash cam footage in that where officers being gunned down at traffic stops.
Yep.
And then the case in the Minnesota with that Polito dude, and the officer shot him because he had the gun. You could place the officer in the officer's shoes since he had have kids also, and with the rise of cops being gunned down at traffic stops, that that's what you call split second decision. It's like damn if you do or damn if you don't.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So the cop was found not guilty, but he still lost his job anyways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the one thing we have to know is that this cop that was doing the traffic stop, like in Minnesota, was doing stop with the cop with the kids, with black kids and all that in the years before. So it's was he was a good cop, but it was a he was at a place that was the wrong place at the wrong time for both people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? So that's why we say we need to look at these cops. You don't argue with a cop for one thing. They're there to help you. To even if you're in trouble, they will give the shirt off their backs to help you. You know, not all cops are bad or dirty. I see one that they people in restaurants that their 2-year-old son dialed 911 on accident, and the cops have to go there to see write a report on what happened, and the parents weren't cooperating with them, and they told the dispatch operator, 911 operator, that it was a mistake that the son accidentally dialed it. But the cops were there to find out and fill out the report to make it to where it's accident. But arguing with them over a simple thing, it does only take a few minutes to get it all cleared up and then be done with it, you know. And I think some of these cop watch or First Amendment officers that goes out there filming people, harassing them, using vulgar language toward people, and you know what that does? It was is to provoke them so that lawsuits can be filed, and those type of A1 people that we're talking about, we call
Mm-hmm.
them frauditors. They're doing it to defraud the city, and that you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
When they're the one that provoked the incident, their cases are being thrown out of court because the body cams of the officers show the food,
Mm-hmm.
it's not the edited out portions of the videos. Yeah, I have friends who are cops, Duncan. I guess it depends on where you live and how they're trained. Or they're not reading out the bad ones when they go through the academy. Hey BC, how you doing? Yeah, it's the bad ones that make the whole cop the whole police community look bad, and they're trying to read it out the best they can. I haven't seen it. I don't see much anymore of bad cops on cameras anymore. Yeah, yeah. What else do we have? Talk about the oh, police officers are good at reporting stuff too to believe like ghosts or paranormal Bigfoots and all that UFOs. some of them have dash cam videos and all that. Have you ever saw the show on the Travel Channel called Paranormal 911 or and
I,
Paranormal Emergency?
I've heard of them, but no, I haven't. Yeah, I don't really watch too much
Yeah,
paranormal on TV.
there it's these stories are about the first responders, what they're experiencing, the paranormal,
Oh yeah,
cryptids and
they do it.
UFOs.
Yeah, yeah. A
And
lot of
there's
them
some,
do experience them, but they really don't want to talk about them.
yeah,
Yeah, they could lose their job. Even airplane pilots for years couldn't talk about seeing UFOs or anything out of the ordinary.
yeah. There's one a former officer that North Carolina or South Carolina, I can't remember, that was on one of the show. He's now not a police officer, but he's in Chicago,
Hmm.
I believe. He's part of a paranormal group investigating hauntings and all that.
Oh yeah.
It's a group. They'll probably have a YouTube channel up here on YouTube. I don't know what they're called, but it's they've been investigating around the Chicago area. Yeah, let me see if I could. See if I could find it up on the internet. Um, I probably have to look it up some other time, probably for the
Hmm.
next next live I do. Okay, this Wednesday I'm going to be on Eli. I believe it's this Wednesday on the 23rd. Eli
Oh,
and Jack's going to interview me.
oh,
First
cool.
interview. It was
Hmm.
supposed to be on the 7th, but they had to postpone it until later because Jax had to take her daughter somewhere
Hmm.
medical, so she couldn't be there. So that's where I'm going to leave it at. It's personal for Jax, so let me see. That's not the group. I I have to look it up. The doing um if I could look something up what the that group is, I will let you know. The episode that the cop was telling about is something about a force entity that was causing car accidents where cars were hitting, going off the road and smack into trees where drivers die because they were doing road constructions, tearing down the trees and that. And I bet that the entity that's causing it is like a wood spirit or ant elemental. You're disturbing their place they call home. And it's you do you know what I'm talking about, David? What type of paranormal being that be? Could it be a ent ENT?
Yeah, it
It's
could
a
be anything. In Hawaii, I think they had a road that they were trying to build, and they kept having all kinds of accidents and problems with it. Finally, the some of the natives had to do some kind of a ceremony to get permission for them to finish building the road.
dryad.
I'm not sure who it was, but it was some kind of spirits.
What he was describing was a big black shadow type deal. I don't know if dryads fit
Yeah,
a black shadow type. It might be an elemental type being like an ENT.
mhm.
Elemental, the ENT is for like trees, vegetation, plant life. And I'm not sure what you call in water form a dryad because their elementals are different. You have wood, water, rock, fire, air, void.
Yeah, spirits can pretty much be in anything. And the
Yeah,
elementals, they can be anywhere.
yeah. Could could it int be a dryad, Matt?
Hmm.
An ENT? If I remember right, the definition for ENT is a wood dryad, I think. I'm not sure. Let me see.
Well, dryads basically hang out in like oak trees and places like that, if I remember correctly. They're basically dryads, basically a tree nymph. An ant. Let's see, ant. Hmm. That I'm not sure about ants.
I know it's a name of a uh they are similar to the talking trees in folklore around the world. Their name is derived from the Old English word for giant. the Ents appeared in the Lord of the Rings as ancient shepherds of the forest and allies of the free peoples of
Oh
Middle
yeah,
Earth
that's
during
right.
the War of the
Yeah, I
Ring.
should. Yeah, God, I should know that.
But it's it's a known myth before.
Oh, believe me, trees talk. They don't want to,
Yeah,
but they will if you know how to do it. And yeah, I know a few people that know how to do it. They talk, yeah, they'll go out in the woods, start talking to
yeah.
trees, and they're like, okay.
Okay,
And then yeah,
Matt's
they'll even
going to come up.
yeah, we've even got actually one of my friends is what we call a stone talker. We could
The one, I guess the guy said that that cop, former cop said that the spirit was kind of talking to him a little. It's trying to give warning not to tear down the trees and all that.
oh yeah, if you tear down a tree, you can actually kill the spirits and
Hmm.
the ants and all that. They live on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Hmm.
live on the tree. And oh, and that actually one of my friends actually knows where there's some fairy rings. I mean, there's like perfect like circles of these
Yeah.
little like miniature. They look almost like really miniature pine trees. He knows where there's like circles of them, and there's no reason
I'm,
for them to grow like that. But
I wonder if
I've actually seen them. They're like deep in the middle of the
I
woods.
heard that I heard that these entities like the dryads and fairies and ants and that could also play tricks on our minds too,
Oh,
make you think
absolutely. Oh yeah, yeah,
like
spirit.
within their territory.
Yep. Well, we've
Yeah,
actually
trying to.
encountered spirits like that. They'll cause
Yeah,
confusion. Okay, and throw rocks
yeah,
at you if you don't get the hint. I mean, yeah, we've run into some very powerful ones, and but yeah, right now we're not going to visit
yeah,
those areas yet. Again, it's like
yeah.
yeah, you
I,
can only take yeah, you can only take so much abuse from those places. But yeah,
yeah,
no, I think I don't know, maybe next
it
year I think
it
we
could.
might take a trip to a couple locations like that. Real hot. I mean, it's like only a few of us know about them. There's only
Like
a
I.
couple of us that are allowed to go there because we know what to do. So it's like we don't want to really show those
Mhm.
locations because if the wrong person goes there, gets them pissed off, oh, forget about it.
Yeah, the thing I was saying, maybe all the dryads, ants, and all that, and the spirits of that woods area came together to form this black mass to cause confusion to protect their
Yep.
homes.
Oh yeah, there's
Since they're
yeah
since they're
somebody said
building new
mhm.
since they're building new roads and through the woods.
Oh yeah, they will
Good.
stop people from doing things.
Yeah.
I thought like out in Hawaii, they were trying to build this
Yeah.
road in this one area, and I mean they everything went wrong that could go wrong. People got killed.
Mhm.
Equipment kept malfunctioning, and I think even in England they were doing
Yeah.
something similar happened.
It's almost like the curse of archaeologists going through the pyramids and in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff keeps happening to them. People dying, equipment disappearing, things like that.
Yeah.
That's why they said the curse of King Tut. You know, I can't
Mm-hmm.
pronounce the rest of the name. You know what I'm
Tutankhamun.
talking about?
Yep. Tutankhamun. There's Akhenaten. Oh, hold on 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's just one of my neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like neighbors that like want to borrow things and use things. I'm like,
Mm.
dude, I'm busy.
Yeah. And I don't know much about haunted dolls either. So,
Oh, haunted dolls. Yeah,
yeah.
anything can be haunted. Doesn't have to be a doll. Any
Yeah.
object that somebody liked in life and didn't want to get rid of, or couldn't part from, they become part of it.
A haunted teddy bear.
Oh, yep, teddy bears too. Oh yeah, there's actually quite a few haunted teddy bears. I mean,
Yeah. And toy cars or toy trains. Heard stories
oh yeah.
about, the toy train, electric deal,
Hmm.
you know, someone died in that played with it, and their relatives said at night, all of a sudden you're choo choo, and the trains were going around on the tracks, like somebody was playing it with them,
Hmm.
or TVs turning on and off, like somebody wants
Yep.
to watch TV.
Or playing games on my phone, which we one spirit loves to do.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't been around in a
Or
few days. Because usually when she shows up, she'll start playing with one of my cat toys.
yeah. Or I heard that they turn on the battery powered toys at
Yep.
night.
Yeah,
Can you up
it's a
speak?
good thing. It's a good thing she hasn't figured out how to turn my phone on and bring up the game
Yeah.
all by itself. But I think she might one of these days. She'll
Have
get that
our lava
figured out.
lamp been used lately, David?
The lava lamp, I haven't really been bothered with it too much lately,
Yeah.
and it hasn't complained either. But if
Yeah.
somebody wants me to consult with it, I can always turn it on really quick.
Yeah. I
Yeah, not too many people I know are like doing investigations.
I don't know, but there's things that I may I my abilities are that other people may not have, is that I
Hmm.
could sense things deeper than other people.
Oh yeah.
Like I brought Elizabeth forward for G on Paranormal Search.
Hmm.
She wound up attaching to him because she trusted him over that that superintendent, then I could also sense deeper there's something negative lurking that other
Oh,
people
yeah.
can't feel. One of the lies that Jenny did with that one woman, hey Chris, how you doing? With that one woman spirit following her, I sensed there
Mhm.
was also something
Oh,
darker
yeah.
lurking behind her or that other spirit that's watching.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
It's that same sense that I've sensed before when Jenny gone to that graveyard.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of them do that.
It
They go to a graveyard, and no matter what you say to a spirit, they're gonna follow you. It's happened to me,
yeah,
and yeah, now I got a spirit that likes to travel around, and it's like if somebody does a necrophonic session, oh yeah, that one spirit will show up. Like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. And then I I just have this sense something about these areas that doesn't feel right. You know,
hmm
sorry, my voice is cracking up. um, it's it's not the person, but there's something there. I could
ooh, yeah,
sense other animals. I could sense animals around. You know,
hmm
because when I did sense that one animal around, uh, Jenny said she just started hearing growling.
Oh, look who's here! Like father, like son. All right, what's up, Chris?
Yeah, it's like that. I told Jenny it could be one of those animals out there in Florida
Yep,
that
I can
you
sense
have to be
those too. Yep.
careful. You have to be careful with because they're especially at night. You know, you can't, you don't see what the animals are. What is it? What cat is it? Black Panther or something in the
hmm
Florida swamps?
Yep.
It could be the Black Panther that you have to be careful of. I don't want to scare her, you know, too much. But I said if it continued growling, just get out of there. Is or
Oh yeah.
safety is more important it's more important than the life investigation, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Especially gators with those ponds around those cemeteries.
Oh yeah, Jenny's actually seen a couple of photo. Yeah, took videos of
Yeah,
a couple alligators that were hanging around one of the cemeteries.
yeah, yeah.
And
You have to be
yeah,
careful with the animals.
yeah, I just turned the game on my phone, and yep, she's playing with it. What? I did that.
Yep. I guess the spirit is playing with it. She heard us talking.
Yeah, she doesn't care. Even if she's not on camera, she can still make
Yeah,
noise with it.
yeah,
So she is here, but she just didn't go after the cat toy yet, unless she drained it of energy, which is possible.
yeah. I'll be back. I need to get me something to drink. Okay,
Yep. All right.
you're in charge.
Yeah, pigs, gators, panthers. Yeah, you got a lot of weird things down in Florida. Yeah, up here, yeah, we got black bears, coyotes. Not much else, really. Yeah, we do see an occasional deer, but not too many. Come on, you can play. You play this game. Oh, hey, crazy girl. Come on, play.
Come here, Squeaky.
Ooh,
Come here, Squeaky.
black bear scat.
Come here, Squeaky.
Yeah, they should be coming out of hibernation pretty soon. They probably already did, a lot of them, and yeah, we're gonna have to like worry about that. You know, I'm gonna be doing some deep woods explorers, and yeah, we're gonna have fun. Ah, there
I'm
you are.
back. I have an invasion of kitties in my bedroom now.
Uh oh.
Got most of them out except for one. She went into the back bedroom. That's where they're all
Mm-hmm.
going to. That back bedroom behind me.
Oh, there she goes. Good.
There's people said they see spirits
Mm-hmm.
peeking around back there
Oh, I
behind
would
me.
doubt it.
They said the cats are fascinated with the spirits back there.
Oh yeah, cats, dogs.
I
Yeah, I got
have.
one. They got one spirit right behind. Yeah, right next to me,
Mhm.
and that's where my phone is. Like probably about 2 feet away.
Yeah. The
Yep, there she goes.
I have a medicine man that's hanging around. I have
Yeah, I've got a few. I hang around.
a
I don't know.
Civil War soldier that's a relative of mine,
Mm-hmm.
an woman in the 1800s, I think. They said there's a little girl. I probably have a few others. Don't know.
Yeah, I've got two girls that hang out here. One's like 6 years old, and one's I think 12 or 13.
Yeah, it's
I'm not sure which one is playing with the phone, but I think it's a 6 year old.
yeah. the I also think there's others, but I don't know who else
Oh,
is.
yeah, no, yeah. There's a couple.
what do you what do you see?
It's usually not what I see, but it's what I can sense. But yeah, there's
Mhm.
something behind you. It's not really showing itself, but it's over. Yeah, over in that looks like doorway.
Yeah, they always peek around.
Hmm.
They're they're not negative or anything,
Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not
but
sensing anything negative.
I think from what I could feel is that they're guarding me over something.
That's what they usually do. I
Yeah,
got something. Yeah, I got something here that's like preventing spirits from coming in, or certain bad ones. As I mean, I think one time I did an investigation here with my friend Ancient, and over the necrophonic, one of the spirits said, "Let us in," and we're like, "Oh hell no!"
there you go, Squeaky. You're now the star of the show. They dumped her. You,
Yeah, as soon as I said that, yeah, she started like playing with the phone again. Whoops.
yeah, they dumped this poor thing on us.
Oh.
So we adopted her, or she adopted us and fed her, and she gave us a bunch of kittens.
Oh
So
wow.
now we have a house full.
Hmm.
And now she's fixed. We call her Squeaky. So, yeah, you're now the star of the show. Yeah. Oh, she's soaking this all up. Yeah, you're soaking
Hmm.
this all up.
Let's see.
Yeah. I guess she wants to go back out of my room. I'll be back. Have to let her out the door.
Hmm. You can still play with that. Go ahead.
Okay, back. She's out and about of my bedroom.
Hmm.
She just investigated. She should probably say hi to the spirits back there. Like I said, she was dumped on us,
Oh
and
yeah.
she adopted us. So we're her family now. She's one of six cats we have in this house. Four of them are her kids, and her two boys are fighting each other.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, she's the second of our cats that got featured on my live streams. Our first one, Spook, was on the live stream once. He's black and white kitty. I nicknamed Elsie the milking cow because he has the black and white coloring of a cow. You know,
Yep.
the dairy cows that you get milk from.
Mm-hmm.
He has the same markings as them. That's unusual to see that kind of markings on a cat. The one that I just showed up here is a calico
Mm-hmm.
color. The we had another one before we called Callie. She was dumped here along with her sibling and her mother on us. They're all gone now. But somebody was offering me like $1,000 for her
Mm-hmm.
on MySpace. What I go, what? Why offer me that much money for a cat? She's not fixed or anything. I don't know who she belonged to for first place because it wasn't mine, but they adopted us. Since we can't let them starve, because that would be cruel.
Oh yeah.
Whoever dumped these cats need to realize that these are beings that haven't been wild before. They were raised with humans, and they won't survive out where I live. We have coyotes and snapping turtles and possums, you
Mm-hmm.
name it. We have owls and water moccasins.
Hell, we got bald eagles around here. Big ones too.
Yeah, we have other type of creatures in this area. Armadillos.
Oh, you
You
got
think,
armadillos? Oh,
yeah, I go, they don't belong in Arkansas, especially roadrunners.
roadrunners? Whoa.
Yeah, they're they're too far out east to be their native habitat. They're Arizona, California, Nevada regions. There's even scorpions out here that you find in Arizona. And it could be the changing of the weather, the climate change they're talking about. Like you could find animals that are not usually found in these areas. You know, there's there's a report a few years ago in Little Rock. Somebody found one of those Australian funnel spiders that could bite through the soles of her shoes to get you. You know how deadly Australian spiders are.
Yeah, a lot of things in Australia are pretty deadly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And now they're being found in US. Even the Mediterranean black widow spiders are being found in California. From what I read about the Mediterranean black widow spiders is that they're poisonous much worse than the black widow spiders. You don't want to get bitten by any one of those spiders. um, what kind of strange creatures do you see in your part of the woods that you don't think are native to the species? I guess everybody's interested in our chat here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I saw a young buck in my backyard once.
Yeah, we've
You,
actually had a. We actually get warnings whenever a black bear starts roaming the neighborhood.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
these
happened a few
animals keep
times.
coming into the towns lately. Coyotes and bears and
Yep.
reports of large cats. We have reports of an Arkansas panther, a black panther type cat.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of animals move around. Some are start out as like pets, and they just say, "Well, let's toss them in the woods."
Yeah, or
some,
escape from,
yeah,
or they escape from somewhere. And especially, I read reports of escaped monkeys and chimps and that.
yeah. Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, I wonder if they're mistaking the devil monkeys for escaped chimpanzee or something.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, you know how vicious they could get. The chimps are.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
Even baboons. I heard cases baboons couldn't escape. Yeah, escape monkeys,
Oh, yep,
chimps,
definitely. They do
baboons.
escape. Yeah, there was a
Here's
circus
Matt.
train somewhere, and a whole bunch of monkeys. I think there was like a train accident somewhere, and some monkeys escaped in some state, and
Hey,
occasionally
Matt.
they do find them.
Hey, brother.
Hey, what's up, Matt?
Hey, David. How you doing, brother?
Hey,
How
I'm
you
doing all
doing,
right.
Spit?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Back
Yeah,
back at work?
yeah, I'm always at work, brother.
I know you put in long hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, what you're talking about and everything is the Barnum and Bailey train wreck that happened in 25 in Louisiana, where over like 200 monkeys ranging from chimpanzees, lemurs, escaped from their pens and everything from their train wreck. They only reclaimed 50 of them. And my uncle has the Mississippi Queen gambling steamboat in Louisiana. And when I was dating my voodoo priestess ex-girlfriend at the time, um, she lived in the bayou, and I would go out with her uncle and her brother and everything, and we would go hunting for raccoons and squirrels, and they would be at probably about maybe dusk. Sorry. from around dusk to midnight, and we would shoot up in the tree thinking it was a raccoon because we didn't have flashlights or anything because they were, raised up poor, and they would shoot up into the tree with buckshot, and out comes a lemur or a chimpanzee just falling out of the trees. And but the devil monkey, yes, some of them are feral, inbred monkeys, but a majority of them kind of like the Texas Ozark Howler. From the reports and everything, and when I went out there searching for the Texas Ozark Howler, the reports of it says it's like a baboon-like creature that has spike-like bones coming out of its spine, going from the base of its head to the base of its tail. And it has ram horns that go around the back of its ears, coming up, or it has kind of like deer antlers. So, I mean, the reports vary on devil monkeys, but they're always baboon-like in nature.
It's probably how Franco Baum got his idea for the flying monkeys.
Maybe. I mean, there is a old African tale of when the flying monkey idea came around was during a lot of ex-slaves, people that lived in Mississippi. They talked about these winged, hairy-like ape creatures that would glide from trees to trees. And that was, around 1901 to 1910. And that little, you haven't ever heard, I mean, nobody's ever heard of those tales before, since then. But,
okay.
But, it just goes to show, like, people pick and choose what they want to hear from legends to make it more glamorized, to make it more scary. Then, because these creatures never attacked anybody in Mississippi, they just would see them gliding from tree to tree.
Okay.
The $6 million man intro. There was a $6 million man episode that actually had the $6 million man rescuing Sasquatch from Area 51, right? Like, that was an actual TV show, like an episode of the $6 million man, like taking care of, like rescuing Bigfoot from a government organization.
I thought $6 million man was working for the government.
Well, he was built by a secret government organization to become like a super soldier. And then he didn't like the way that the government organization was, so he kind of broke away from it and became like an anti-government like person. Just goes to show you, TV makes the government look bad all the time.
Almost like the A-Team, what they did.
Yeah.
They were fighting for the good guys against the bad guys.
Right. Yeah.
Making the U.S. government law enforcement and that look bad while they captured the real bad guys.
Well, it was a TV show. It was a TV show that came out in the '60s. All the anti-war and anti-government and all that stuff kind of movement was going on.
Yeah.
So, like make peace, not war.
Yeah, and what other shows were like that? I'm not sure, but Wild Wild West had some good episodes that deal with cryptids and all that at times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like a giant octopus one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the good old Kraken.
Yeah, the old Kraken legend.
Yeah.
And many shows were doing that back in the 60s and 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Get a touch of cryptids and mythology and legends in the shows. Star Trek, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Lost in Space.
Yep.
Like you said, the $6 Million Man, the Wild Wild West.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Wonder Woman did have some mythical aspects in the show because she's a princess of the Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's Princess Diana.
Yeah, and like even Star Trek had an episode where they I forgot, it was the original Star Trek series, but they were on a planet that was kind of based off of ancient Greek legends, and they had to go and fight what was called a Tarragon dragon, and it was like this gigantic serpent-like creature, and they never showed the dragon. They never showed what was going on, but it was the myth that was behind it,
Yeah. Hello, grassy ass lawn.
Hello.
I like that name, grassy ass.
Yeah.
Oh, Land of the Lost. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
The dinosaurs and all that.
Mm-hmm. And also the Tarragons, or whatever they were called, Gorgons, or the lizard people.
Yeah.
Sleep stacks.
Yes, they know.
Yeah. They're like the lizard man.
Yeah, my dad turned me on to a lot of those old cartoons and shows like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He told me to check out some of Sid and Marty Krofft's stuff.
Hi, Masha. How you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, I was looking at a few of those old shows today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Shaka,
You know what? Oh,
you know what
go ahead.
Shaka reminds me of? A small version of Bigfoot. Shaka from Land of the
Oh,
Lost.
yeah, Chaka. Yep, yep.
Yeah. Yep. But
Say that
like a
Bundy,
lot of the states, oh, go ahead, Spitfire.
Sigmund and the Sea Monsters.
Mhm.
Oh, yep, yep. Yeah, I watched a little bit of that today too.
Yeah.
H&R Huff and Puff.
And stuff. Yeah, I actually watched the whole episode of that today too. I'm like, what? Whoa, that's some weird. That had some weird stuff back in the 70s.
I'll tell you, my favorite character from H&R Puff and stuff was the Magic Flute.
Yeah.
He has the best. He has the best quote ever. Blow me, and I'll take you away to a magical place.
Yeah. Okay.
and that's supposed to be his kid show too.
yeah. I watched the first episode today of that one.
Oh,
then I think I saw the Bugaloos too.
Oh,
yeah.
One of those episodes. I'm like,
the actors who played Witchy Poo. The actors who played
Carol Ray or something like that. Something like
the actors who played the Witchy Poo from Agent Hard.
God, I forgot her name. Yeah, she was a pretty famous actress.
Yeah, she died last year.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
I forgot what her name was.
So as a kid, Captain and the Caveman, or Captain Caveman, excuse me. There's reports caveman-like people are still around too.
Yep.
Some people claim.
Mostly in like Siberia and you know, unknown places of Russia and everything, you know, and in the mountains of Tibet also.
Yeah. Of course, we don't have a talking shark anywhere.
Yeah. Not yet, anyways.
That would be scary to have a shark sound like Curly from the Three Stooges running around.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, they had a lot of weird stuff back then. I'm like, what were they smoking?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I mean, look how many space TV shows and everything always had a lizard type alien. You know, Star Wars.
Yep.
Star Wars had a lizard type. Star Trek had the Gorgon.
Yeah, the Gorgon. We had that series of V, which had the reptiles disguising as humans.
And then the smaller ring that was put in a wrap around ships.
Yeah.
The Thorian or something like that.
Tholian web.
Yeah.
Tholian web. Yep.
They're supposed to be lizard-like people or alien.
I mean, it's one of those things, you know. They say that they're all aliens and everything, but like the Blackfoot Native Americans, like they have legends that the ground would open up every 100 years, and a lizard-like human would crawl up out of the ground, and they would send their strongest and best warrior to go and kill it and bring back the skin of it, and it would and when they killed it, the ground would seal back up. So
those are not the only shows that have them. You have Land of, or not. We always did Land of the Lost, but Voyage to the Bottom Sea, Lost in Space, Seacrest DSV. V. Remember that
Yep.
series, The V, in the 80s?
Yeah.
The aliens have like lizard-like tongues.
Yep.
You know, almost everything.
We've always. Oh, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, they're always use reptilian like aliens, but have you ever seen a shark like alien or a fish
No.
like species? We see a calamarian in Star Wars.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
supposedly,
that's like a squid or octopus with General
yeah,
Akbar.
like Cthulhu. Yeah, like Cthulhu kind
Yeah,
of thing. But
yeah,
like,
a
if you
Bigfoot
look
like
at ancient
creature in
mythos,
Star Wars is Chewbacca,
uh,
the
yeah,
Wookiees.
mhm. If you look at ancient Greek mythology, you know, the the mermaids, okay, the mermaids. There was only one one merman to 100 mermaids. Kind of like how
Oh wow!
there's there's only one drone for every for every 100 beehives to mate with the queen. And but the merman was more of a shark-like being than
Mhm.
the mermaid. So, and it liked to taste, human blood. So,
Do we know? Do we know if mermaids actually lure men to their death, or were they so lonely that they wanted a man to
the
love?
mythos behind they fall in the class of sirens, which
Yeah.
mermaids, harpies, and cicaras, which are like
Mhm.
spider-like females. Um, they're all
Okay.
classified as sirens. They
Take care, grassy ass. See you
take
later.
care,
Oh, okay,
like,
go ahead.
yeah. The mermaids and everything, they're in a matriarch system, just like uh, the harpies. They're in a matriarch system. The only male can breed with the queen, and all the other mermaids are they're not um, they're not able to have children because if more than one female gave birth to children, that would
Mhm.
mean that next one would be considered the next queen, and she would have to leave and create her own school or her own, group. Um, so the ones that so they all are in a power fight. They all want to be the
Mhm.
next queen, and their song lures human men into their domain to breed with them to see if they're capable of becoming the next queen. And if
Mhm.
that male can't provide them a child, they will eat that man. They will kill him because they brought him
Mhm.
into their island. It's really a power struggle. They want to be the next one in the line
Okay.
of power.
Take care, Masa. See you
Take
at
care.
Black Friday next son. Um, I was saying if a mermaid was kicked out because it was able to produce a sound, let's say,
Mm,
so she's lonely and take a man that she wanted.
Yeah.
But would she give up on the man or keep trying until
Yes.
she could produce?
Because the way the legend is a female. The human has a power, has the key to life,
Yeah.
and they are just used for that sole purpose, just like how the Amazons would raid in villages and stuff like that and steal the men there and just use them for one purpose, and that was it. Like
Yeah.
with the matriarch systems, after they've done the deed, after they were used for their purpose, they were killed. They
Yeah.
they weren't kept around. It was just for procreation purposes, and that was it.
Yeah. Let's say the male is perfect and gave them, like, let's say, triplets of girls at a
Mhm.
time. Would they want to kill him because he could
Yes.
provide more offsprings in the future?
Well, the thing is they would have to raise up those children. They would have to break them from the cycle of going back to the queen, because they would have to go out. They would have to retrain these offspring to listen to her.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, even if that male was able to produce offspring for her, he's already done his job. And there's hundreds of more sailors out there that can be easily swayed to their purpose than
Yeah.
keeping one human alive, because they know we're frail. They know that we're weak and we're easily killed. So they would have to, instead of carrying that extra baggage with them, it's easier to kill them and find their next island and set up their new matriarch system there. Then just continue on from that.
Yeah. I was talking to Warhorse, and he said there's usually a balance of good and evil in each creature, or these
Yes.
things that. But if there's not a good mermaid out there that won't eat man after percolate, it sounds like they're making coffee.
Right.
Procreate.
Procreate.
You're right.
Yeah. And they all of a sudden have feelings for the man and don't want to eat him. Could that happen too?
No. Through all the legends and everything, there is no love for the male, because in the matriarch system, the male is considered only usable for one purpose only. I mean, because look at all societies, all animal societies. The females are the ones that's usually the hunters. They're the hunters. They're the caregivers. They're everything else. The male is only really used to defend the pack, to defend the pride, to defend whatever, and to make the pride bigger. Where, like, in reality, the female is in power of everything else. And that's why, like, that's why they say when the human male is only used, they don't care about humans, because for one, they know that they're a different breed. They can't breathe underwater. They can't live like how they do. So they're just used to procreate, and then after they're able to give birth from the human male, then that drone or that merman can come and do the rest of the work when need be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a messed up situation
Yeah.
because the drone won't look at anybody else. That's why you don't see a king and a queen mer people.
Yeah, I view things differently than like some people. I view there are good in other beings, other in people, in animals, or in
Mm-hmm.
spirits, and in cryptology, and the myths, and that
Yeah.
we just don't understand because we have good people and we have bad people. It's called
Yes.
balance of goodness versus badness. If we're
Yeah.
all bad, it would be nothing but chaos.
Well,
And I
in
and
my
I think in the mermaid society, in the Amazon society, there must be something, a balance to keep it neutral, or there be slaughtering many people. You know what I
well
mean?
in the Amazon society, I mean, they literally did slaughter countless villages. I mean, like there was Greek reports of 20 villages in less than a week's time that was completely slaughtered. Females, children, men that were over a certain age. If they were, I think they said if the man was over like 18 years old, they were killed. Because at that time period, if you're over 18 years old, you're considered old. And they wanted men that had plenty of vigor, had plenty of, perfect traits to them to make the perfect female. And even the Amazons themselves, if they got pregnant and it came out to be a boy, they would either A, kill the boy, kill the fetus, or or just leave it out into the woods. I mean, either way, it's a death sentence. And if an Amazon couldn't kill her own child, they would take it and leave it into the woods and let the animals kill it and drag it away. And it's kind of the same way with any other matriarch system, Like, look at elephants. Elephants, if a female in the pack, if the female in the family has a male, they will only keep that male until almost puberty. Then the matriarch of that family will shun the male, will kick it out of the pack and make it go on its own. Like, all elephant packs is all females. The males are by themselves until
Hello,
it's breeding time.
hello, nickel and dime.
Hello,
Thank you for stopping by.
the thing, it is a kind of a yin and yang kind of position.
Yeah.
Because in animal society and even in human society, males are the ones that usually cause the whole problem. Males usually get into fights. males cause war, males do everything that's bad, and the females are the ones that are always cleaning up the problem.
Yeah.
And so, good and bad, it's just like, it's like with Sasquatch, it's like with
Yeah.
Panthers.
Yeah.
Panthers, the female is by herself, and the male is by himself. The only time they get together is for breeding purposes. And then,
Yeah.
after it's done, that female will kick that male out of her territory and say, never come back again until I need you again.
Okay.
It's just the mentality. You know, animals, there is some animals that have like wolf pack. The alpha of the pack is always the female.
Yeah.
And the beta is always the male. And the beta is the only male that can breed with the female. Like, the female can choose whoever she wants to be with. Like, if she doesn't want to be with the beta this mating season, she can choose any other male that she deems worthy to mate with. And the males, there's only like 2 or 3 males in a pack of wolves.
Yeah.
And the rest of it's all female. Like, when you hear the term, oh, go ahead.
The Walking Dead used the term alpha and beta.
Mm-hmm.
With the skinwalkers.
Yeah.
You know how bad alpha was, and beta, how they control everybody else, and anybody else who crossed them, they kill.
Yep.
Like they wanted to leave a baby out in the field because it was starting crying when the zombies were coming.
Yep.
Good thing that the baby was rescued by one of the newcomers to the show. So yeah, they wanted to leave somebody else's baby to die to the zombies.
Yeah.
It's something like what you said about the leaders don't care about anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
If they're weak, they're gone out of the pack.
Right. And that's how it is with animal society. If humans are the only things that let emotions deter their way of thinking. Like, in an animal society, don't take this the wrong way, okay? Don't think I'm evil or anything for this, but it's reality. It's what happens in animal society. Say a wolf pup is born, and it's a runt of the pack, and it's too weak to even fight off its brothers and sisters to drink milk from its mother. They see that as a weakness to the pack because the pack is as strong as the weakest member. And if that pup can't even defend itself, how is it going to help the pack in any way? They would look at it and see that and kill it, or they will let it die. They will let it literally starve to death because it has no purpose. It's just like in a pride of lions. You know, if the male of a pride gets beaten by another male, that male lion will come into the new male lion will come into the pride and kill every single child, every single kitten of that pride, just straight out murder them all because it is the bloodline of the past male, and he doesn't want that, so he'll kill them all. And the females will allow it to happen because this is a stronger male. So we want his bloodline and not of the old male.
Yeah.
And that's how their society is. That's how the mentality of that works. But humans are the only thing that have. Don't get me wrong. These animals still care. They still will miss their child, but they know they can make another one.
Uh-huh.
You know, and it's the same thing with cryptids. It's the same way with anything else. If
Or
go ahead.
or like in the elephant and lions area where the males are so dominant where they're too old that can't produce, and there's extinction coming for them, and somebody got mad that they're let the hunters to take down this old male elephant or lions so that new younger lions could help produce or elephants to produce new creature.
Yes.
But once they kill that male elephant that's old, they didn't let it waste or anything. They cut all up, the meat up, and gave it to the villagers that don't have food in those
Right.
African countries. And
Yes.
people were getting mad because they shoot down an old elephant that was being too dominant, that the survivor of the whole elephant population is at stake.
Yes.
Because if they can't have a new, younger male take over that group, then the whole group would die off.
Yep.
Of elephants. They already said that one of the African rhino species are now extinct. The black rhinos.
Yeah. Yep.
They're also, the males are so dominant too over the females and don't want other males to reproduce.
Yeah.
So
And
there's
that's the thing.
uh-huh.
I mean, the thing is, it's one of the things, like, even if it can't reproduce or anything like that, but it's still strong enough and still powerful enough to defend its territory. You know, that does put a hamper on anything else. That means that rhino or that, elephant or that male lion, whatever, its territory is still its territory. And that means, if it's a strong enough older lion, it's been through hundreds of fights. It knows how to kill easy. And this younger male could be, 3 years, 4 years old to a 10-year-old lion. And it's not going to know how to fight. It's not going to know how to take it out. So that older lion is going to be able to kill any of these younger ones. But that younger one could have been, just because it's younger, it could have been a godsend to that pride or that pack or whatever. But it's kind of the same way with, humans. We get married, and it's till death do us part. And instead of like you get to a certain age, and even human males and human females can't reproduce anymore. How you doing, Mark?
Hi, Mark. How are you doing?
Oh, hey, Mark.
And that means, that means this married couple, because they can't have kids or anything, they're not going to adopt because the male doesn't want another child that's not his. It's the same thing with the animals, It goes back to the lions, the new lion kicking out the old male and coming in and slaughtering all his children, so because he doesn't want to raise up somebody else's children. It's got to be his bloodline only,
Yeah. Well, it's 2 hours, 18 minutes. I better call it for the day. We'll pick up on the topic next time. I'll thank my panel guests, David and Matt from Second Star Survival, and everybody who came in chat today.
Right.
Okay, Jenny's going live.
All right.
Yeah, I want to go live over there to support Jenny. Love.
Oh, yeah, me too.
KK, can you post a link to Jenny Love's live stream? We're going to do a Spitfire raid.
Nice. Yeah, I think I got her notification.
Yeah, we're going to go over to Jenny Love's live.
All right, I will see y'all over there, guys. Y'all have fun, brothers.
Okay.
All right.
Take
See
care.
you later.
I guess KK
All right.
already
Love you
left.
guys.
Yep.
Okay. We'll see you all over
care,
there.
brothers.
Jenny Love TV. That's her channel. If you haven't joined yet, I wish I could get into my page to get to her family link I put up. Or if I try, I would have trouble with my StreamYard. I'll see you all over there. Take care and see you all next time. Spitfires out. Peace and love, everybody.